Yo, what's up everyone? AR Comics here, and today, new comic book day. Picked up 6 different books for you guys. Got a special book here for you, and a little surprise right here that I picked up. But before we get started on any of that, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down low. I would really appreciate that. And now with that, let's get started on the books. So first thing I picked up, I know everyone saw the Super Bowl, and everyone's hyped for it. I picked up a Scarlet Witch pop. I'm so excited for the WandaVision show. It's going to be so good. And I figured I saw it sitting there. Nice classic. I picked it up. This book, I'm not going to go over just yet. I'm going to save that for last. But I'm very excited for it, and it was surprisingly a very good read. And now on to the books I picked up this week. First one, Savage Avengers Zero. Now, I haven't read any of the Savage Avengers. I don't know what I was thinking. I saw Zero, and I was like, oh, cool. You know, that's a good place for me to start. I'm sure it's just a one-shot of some sort. Like I said, I don't really know what it's about. And I was flipping through it. The beginning looks like it's kind of like probably what the original artwork is in the actual run. But then once you start getting into it, it's kind of got this old-school feel to it. And I'm not too sure if it's going to be the actual story or not. But, you know, it's got like the very wordy blocks, the nice classic looking artwork, and honestly I think, assuming it's just a one shot and I can just pick it up right here, might actually be pretty good. At first I was a little bummed out about it, but I think I might actually like it. I'm happy I ended up picking it up in the long run. Next one, Miles Morales Spider-Man number 15. Yeah. Now another book. You might be a little bit disappointed in me, but I have not read any of this as well. I picked it up at 13 when, spoiler alert, Miles' baby sister Billy was born. Everyone was hyping it up. They were saying maybe she might even be Spider-Zero. So I said, I gotta pick up a couple of these copies, and I've been picking them up since. I also picked up one, so right now I'm just looking at 2 through 12. So as soon as I can get started on those, I'll start reviewing them all for you. But going through this as well, the artwork for this run looks pretty cool. It looked like this last issue, and it looks like it's really exciting. A lot of action, covering the pages, very beautiful, clear artwork, and I think it's going to be very good. And this issue, like a few other Marvel ones that you've probably been reading, is at the very end, it's got this Strange Academy by Skottie Young. To be honest, this actually looks pretty cool too. I don't know what it's going to be about. I haven't actually read it, but the artwork's very cool. So I'm excited for that. And I think it comes out in March. Pretty positive it's March, but I'll double check. Next one on the list, Ant-Man number 1. Now I know in my last video I just got done complaining about how Marvel's pumping out these like 5-issue runs, maybe 7 issues. This is one of them. This is going to be a 5-issue run, and I was hesitant, but I've never really read Ant-Man, and I know a lot of other people haven't either. We don't really have any Ant-Man floating around. It's by Zeb Wells. I'm not 100% sure what else he's written, but I do recognize that name. Oh, by the way, March 2020. So that is when we're going to see Strange Academy. So I was going through it. The artwork's pretty nice in this, and it looks like it's going to be Ant-Man and the Stinger. So the artwork's very nice too. I'm going to try and get some better pages. Going through it a little bit. I don't know what it's about. Oh, there's Strange Academy again. Man, Marvel's really hyping that one up. I hope it's actually good. So I'm not too sure what this one's going to be about, but I'm excited for it. Like I said before, haven't really read any Ant-Man, and I know a lot of other people haven't either. So I hope it's not a rushed series, and turns out good. Next one on the list for me, Avengers Gamerverse. Yep, Gamerverse number 1. Now I know Gamerverse has a few other types of series. I know there was Spider-Man City at War. I think there's an Avengers. I think there's even Black Cat. I haven't read them, so I don't know if they've been good, but flipping through it, I think it's going to be pretty cool to me. Starts off pretty strong with the Hulk. So, you know, you all know I've been on a Hulk binge lately. with Mortal Hulk. So that's a couple ads. Let's see if we can get some good pages for you. Nice artwork. This is what the last few pages have kind of looked like. So, a lot of action, not a whole lot of words. You know, it's basically the Hulk doing his thing, it looks like. And, oh, that's what it was. Yep, not bad. Here's some of the other pages. Honestly, the whole issue kind of looks like this. A few little action panels, a lot of dialogue. I don't really see any other characters floating around here. So, they got Tony Stark in this one at least. So, well, I guess we're going to see how that one goes. Next one, we have... Now, I know before I get started on this, you all know I was talking a lot of trash on this series, a lot of trash overall on it. But one of my most hyped up books for this week is going to be Spider-Verse number 5. That cover is awesome. Spider-Man Noir is awesome. So I have very high hopes for this issue. As we know, last issue ended with Miles... Ooh, that was a good catch. As we know, last issue, Miles Morales, he left the Western world. He was fighting with the Web Slinger, took down the Scorpion, and, you know, he got zapped into the new universe, and it looks like it's going to be with Spider-Man Noir. And we're coming down to a close. And the last issue just came out last week, so either they rushed one of them to pump out a better one, or they really just want it to end. But that artwork is pretty sweet. Spider-Man Noir himself is pretty cool. I enjoyed reading that run, but this actually looks awesome. So I'm hoping that it looks just as good, or it is just as good as it looks. And then, I don't know how they're going to finish it up, but, you know, there's only one issue left. But that is one of my most hyped up books for the week. However, this one, like I said before, I've been on the Hulk binge for a while. So, Immortal Hulk, great power. I'm very excited for this. I think it's going to be very good. And it looks like he's like formed with Spider-Man. So, you can't really go too wrong with that. So I was going through it, and it kind of starts off the same way like Immortal Hulk. It's got like that little intro, and you know, flipping through it, it looks pretty cool. We've got in the beginning, that's kind of how it like starts off. It looks like either Spider-Man turns into the Hulk or the Hulk turns into Spider-Man. I don't really know, but let's see if we can get a couple better. Yeah, like that's pretty cool. I'm really excited to read this. I hope it's just as good as it looks. And flipping through it, I remember flipping through it earlier. You got the Fantastic Four in this issue, as you can see right there, fighting them. I'm pretty sure Loki's in this as well. So, yep, we got Loki in it. There's more pages, but that's just to show that he's right there. And I'm hoping it's a really cool story. Yeah, we got some more Loki. And for that reason, this is definitely my most hyped up book for the week. I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be such a great story. And I don't know if it's supposed to be a one-shot or what the deal with that is, but we're going to find out. So, those are all my books I picked up this week. Now, before any of you comment, because I know all of you are, I forgot Darth Vader. I'm trying to pick it up. They didn't have it in stock. And the Joker Criminal Insanity, I don't know. I might see what other people think about it, but I think I gave up on it. Now for this issue, this is so everyone can get their indie fix for the week. I sat down, I binged all 6 issues right away. Pretty Violent. Pretty Violent is by Derek Hunter. I was talking to him over Instagram. Super nice guy, and he loves his book. He thinks he's got a great product, and he really does. And I wish more people knew about it because it's so good. It's very cartoonish, so I know that might turn some people off, but give it a shot. It's totally worth it. So, the main character, her name is Gamma Ray. She's part of like a villain family, and the whole time she just wants to be a hero. But she's so strong, she's got these powers, and she just keeps ending up killing people instead of actually saving them. And that's kind of where the whole book series is so far. But throughout the course of the 6, you just see her progress as a character. She goes from this kind of wannabe hero killing people to actually saving people as a hero, and people are respecting her. So definitely give that a shot. I love it. I know a few other people who really love it too that have read it. So I've heard nothing bad about it. And those are all my pickups for the week. Oh, and if you haven't heard, Breaking Benjamin has a new album because it's on every single back page of this week. So Breaking Benjamin, looks like they're trying to put something out. Either way, those are my new pickups for the week. These are some of the other things I recently picked up. And comment below and let me know what you guys think. What books that I picked up do you think are going to be the best ones this week? What did I miss out on? And what should I be reading? Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. I really would appreciate it. And on that note, have a good night.